Okay, we are back from walking the dogs. Just the usual, get up, get out, get the steps in, get a chunk done, and then back for my first meal, which if you've followed my Instagram or been coached by me, you will recognize the fruit and yogurt. Super low calorie, really easy, like 4 to 5 grams of protein, and don't remember the exact calories off the top of my head, but with the fruit, it's high 300s, so that's a really low calorie meal. But yeah, gonna eat this, gonna get some lunch, and then we're gonna go train. We're gonna do an upper session, and I will show you how I'm training at the moment. We are about 13, 14 weeks out from competing, so the calories are coming down, body weight's coming down. At the moment, strength is holding. In fact, we're still actually hitting a few PRs, which is really good. So yeah, I'll talk you through a little bit more of that, and I'll show you the workout. Let's go. Drop it to 20 for 12 reps last time. Jesus. Okay. So I got 7 on this last set last time. Maybe I logged it wrong. So I wrote 12 and 7. That's a big drop. But let's see if we can get 7. For 10 last time. I'll cross that down. Last time, 18 for 10 and 7. So, see if I can get it for 8. Just got it for 11. Just a warm up. I really like this machine. For some reason, in the gyms I've been to, I haven't had one of these, at least the gyms that I've spent a decent amount of time at, so it's really nice to get a bit of time on this machine and progress it. It feels, nice movement. Good to go? Okay.
I'll find a good song.
Foot things. Go on. Yeah. I'll go 3. I got 8 last time, so hopefully I'll get 9. When I was doing delts, my delts were, I was struggling on raises, but I improved on press. off on 55. Pretty sure I dropped reps on that. Damn. Let me check. I think yeah. Got 9 on that last time. I was only like 7. Oh, that's hard. So when?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay, go. Right. Good? Okay, let's go. Go on, Mel. Go on. 2. Go on. Yes, up. Oh, I got it. I got 7 last time. But we're not on top form today. Let's go. Bloody hell. That's hard.
Feels really heavy.
The diet's kicking in. Strength's taking a bit of a hit. That's what 6 weeks of deficit will do to you. Me and Mel are struggling a bit because this is like week 6 of our diet, and strength's been really good up until now. It's been progressing and it's kind of just tapered off pretty quick actually. I mean, we've just made another drop, so it's finally caught up with us a bit, I think. So today's a struggle. So Mel got 11 on this last time, which is optimistic today. Strength dropping is totally normal, by the way, in a deficit. I mean, initially you can keep progressing, then you'll hit a point where you stall. Eventually, once it gets too low, there's nothing you can do. Eventually it's going to go, and that's fine. So don't worry when that happens. Come on, Mel. Go on. Up. Nice. Nice. How many was that? 10. Not bad. Right, I'll just slap a 20 on top of that. Funny thing is, like, I don't know about you, but I don't feel any more tired, like mentally,
Yourself?
yeah, than like say 2 weeks ago, but
No.
you just hit a wall. Okay. What did I get last time? 50 for 8. Okay. Couldn't quite get it on there.
That was 8.
I lost it on the 7th and the 8th. I couldn't get it short. Well, that's enough of that. It's looking a bit janky. It's my dodgy shoulder. I normally do it on the machine, but it's taken, so we improvise. Whoa. Triceps machine. It's also an ab workout. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. None of the stacks have kilo or like weight measurements on them. So you just got to remember like 1 to 10. 9. 9 somethings. Last step. Oh man, 10 minutes of cardio to do. Doing 10 minutes pre and post workout at the moment, so it's not bad. On top of the 7.5k steps. Yeah, I've done. If there's a free mirror, I can do a bit of a progress update. So, 13 weeks out now. A little bit leaner. Still a bit to come off. Yeah, waist is narrower for sure. Back. And then out. Haven't quite got the vacuum, but yeah. Getting there. Training today, it was a good session, but I wasn't expecting to hit that wall of like strength issues so soon. Or maybe not so soon, it's just the fact that we've been progressing nicely still every single week, and then sort of suddenly hit that wall. Because normally what you see is strength keeps going for a bit and then it kind of stalls, and then eventually as you get really deep into a deficit, really lean, then it starts dropping off a bit. But yeah, it's kind of gone like straight from progressing to dropping, which was a little bit of a surprise, but I think there's some things I can manage there because of my shoulder injury. I can't overhead press or incline press. So all I can do is lateral raises. And before I was doing 1 set of pressing and 1 set of lateral raise. And I thought, oh, okay, well now I'm just doing lateral raises. I'll do 3 sets of them. And that'll be fine because they're easy. But yeah, I didn't progress the shoulder lift really. And I did progress the chest lift, and chest I'm only doing 2 sets. So it still makes me think, maybe I'll pull a set off the shoulders. Maybe it is slightly too much for me to recover from. And maybe that'll keep things where they need to be strength-wise, and maybe even eke out a little bit more progress, which would be nice. So I'll have a little play around with that. I'm kind of doing a modified upper-lower split at the moment. Basically, through my whole off-season, I ran full body every other day. And that really helped me learn what kind of volume I could handle and what kind of frequency I could handle, because things like my chest, for example, were stalled, and the only way I could get them to progress when I was doing full body every other day was literally just doing 1 set. So 1 full body session, I'd do 1 set of flat press, 1 full body session, I'd do 1 set of incline press. That was literally it. I couldn't do flat and incline in 1 session. I couldn't do flat and a narrow grip bench press for tries in 1 session. Couldn't handle it. So that was really interesting. It's like, okay, I can't train my chest on this frequency, whereas everything else could manage it. So I kind of got this and shoulders, I had the same thing. Of not being able to handle that frequency. So we're doing like, yeah, upper lower rest, and then kind of this modified lower body and a bit of like lower back and kind of back thickness session, rest, and then run it all again. So in 8 days, I'm doing lower body basically 3 times, back kind of 3 times, but chest and shoulders only twice. And that I can recover from. And you have to kind of figure that out in the off season, so that you know when you start going into prep how much volume you can handle and how to tweak things. So I've got that idea going in, but yeah, because of the injury, that kind of threw things off a bit, because it happened right at the end of the off season. So I had to kind of make guesses with like, okay, well, what kind of volume can I handle on my shoulders if I'm only doing lateral raises? So these are the things that are maybe the kind of like little issues I'm seeing now. I'll see how the next session goes. We've got another leg session, and if I need to, I'll then make adjustments, maybe pull that set off of shoulders. You have a few tools at your disposal that you can kind of play with when it comes to managing fatigue in prep and keeping your strength there, potentially holding reps in reserve, so not going to total failure, to try and like keep some of that fatigue down. Eventually, if you need to, like pulling more volume, so maybe pulling sets out and things like that. You want to try and keep the weight as high as you can for as long as you can. I don't really want to drop weight, but what I might drop is the proximity to failure. Keep that stimulus really high and just try and tweak it to try and bring down the fatigue you accumulate, because yeah, that's what catches up with you in prep, is just the fatigue is just building up, and even if you're sleeping well, the food isn't there, so that's what becomes an issue. But yeah, hopefully that's useful context if you're considering prepping, or even just like quite a serious fat loss phase, as to the kind of things you're going to have to run into with your training and how to adjust. But yeah, I'll do some more videos. I'll do videos of like what my nutrition's looking like at the moment, what my activity is looking like in terms of like how getting steps and treadmill and things like that. And yeah, hopefully some more useful stuff as I get leaner and the physique starts changing, and show you what I have to adjust and how you sort of go through the process to manage prep. All right, guys, speak to you in a bit.